Okay, the first problem I'm going to show you is a dihybrid cross. So in a dihybrid cross, you're going to pass two traits at once instead of just looking at one trait at a time. So if you look, we have in pea plants, the round seed is dominant over wrinkled. So round is big R, wrinkled is little r. And tall is dominant over short. So tall will be big T and short will be little t. So we're going to cross two parents that are both heterozygous for their texture and their height. So the way we write the genotype of the parent now is we have to write the two letters they have for both traits. So if the parent is heterozygous for their seed texture, the parent would actually be big R, little r. And then if the parent is heterozygous for its height, it would be big T, little t. And now that parent is being crossed or mated with the other parent who is also heterozygous for both traits, which means that parent is also big R, big T, little t. Now I'm going to turn over the assignment so we can find the boxes to do this. Okay, so on the back of the worksheet, we have our parents. I'm just going to rewrite them. Now if you look, if this is the parent's genotypes, there are 4 genes possible, but they can only pass down in a gamete 2 of those. And the R's will separate, and then the T's will separate into gametes. So the way you determine the gamete is you do pretty much like mathematical FOIL method. So you say big R can be placed with big T, and that's one gamete option. Big R gene could also be passed with little t, which is the second gamete option. Little r can be passed with big T, third gamete option, and little r with little t, which would be the fourth gamete option. And this parent over here is actually the same genetics. So again, it's big R with big T, big R passed with little t, little r passed with big T, and little r with little t. So each parent has 4 gamete options. So now you go to your Punnett square and you write those gamete options on the top and side of the box. So big R, big T, big R, little r, big T, little r, little t. And I'm going to put both parents across each box. Now, when you fill in the Punnett square, it's important that you always put the same letters next to each other, and you always put the dominant letter first. So you would put big R, big T, big T, big R, big T, little t, big R, big T, big R, big T, little t. Okay, then we go to this one, which would be, big R, big T, little t, big R, little t, and I'm just bringing the letters down and across. Big R, big T, little t, big R, little t, little t. Then it's big R, big T, big T, big R, big T, little t, little R, big T, little R, big T, and little t. Then the last one, big R, big T, little t, big R and little r, little t, little t, little R, big T, little t, and little r, little t, little t. Now the way that you get the genotypic ratio, and I use this technique, which is I put check marks in the boxes that I've already used. So I say, okay, how many of 16 boxes has big R, big T? And there's only 1, so I'm going to write it. Ratio, then I go to big R, big T, little t, 1, here's another, 2, and there aren't any others, so I say 2, big R, big T, little t, ratio. Go to the next one, big R, big T, 1, and here's another one, 2. Okay, ratio, next one is big R, big T, little t, 1, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So then I just keep going across the rows. Big R, little t, there's only 1 of those. Then I go to the next one. Big R, little t, 1. Here's the other one, 2. Little r, big T, only 1. Ratio, and you can see this is a very long genotypic ratio. Little r, big T, 1, 2. And the last one is little r, big T. So that's the genotypic ratio. That's as hard as the genetic problems can get that I'll give you. Now what I do to solve the phenotypic ratio is so much easier because all we have to do is simply add them up. Now what I do is I go back to my check marks and I put an X through it in order to know I've used it. So I know that big R means round and big T means tall. So now I'm just going to look at all the children and I'm just going to count up every child or offspring that has round and tall. So this would be round and tall. So this is 1, this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, yes, 6, no, yes, 7, 8, no, yes, 9, no. So there are 9 round talls born to these parents. Then I go to the next one. All right, where's my first X? This one, which is going to be an offspring that is round and short. So I'm going to count up all the offspring that are round and short. 1, this one, 2, 3. So we say there are 3 round short born. And then I go to my next one, which is these ones, which are going to be wrinkled but tall. And so wrinkled and tall is 1, 2, 3. So 3 wrinkled tall. And then the last one is a plant that is wrinkled and short, and there's only 1 of them. And that's how you solve a dihybrid cross.